Hello, welcome to our channel. This is a new topic that we need to discuss, and our topic on this video is the solar energy resources. What are the things that make solar energy effective, or where do you derive the items for solar energy? Looking at this video, you can see how we are excavating the soil to tell you that the major source of solar energy is the sun and also the semiconductor. This semiconductor is made up of silicon, which can be found on the
Emejosigonia now.
soil, and you can see
I
it
went
in
25,
anywhere. Just like in Africa, we
25
have
feet.
so many
Abi,
soil that contains
by 16.
silicon, which can be used in the
25 feet by
production of
16 now.
solar cells and other solar materials. Likewise, in USA, we have about 95% of this silicon and the solar resources. That is why they were regarded as one of the major country
This
that
is the way
holds
we are
the
forming
resources of solar energy. So
the
as you can see from this
the
video,
panel
we
stand
are
now.
trying to get the
We just measured
constructions
it and
of how
we are
we
trying
can
to
build
form
up
it
a
to where
solar plant. This solar
we will get
plant is
it.
made up of the power systems that can power your home, it can power your school, it can power your factory and other things. So from here you can see I have here with me the rod. This is an iron that we just constructed to make this system work. As you can see from the system, we took the measurements and we took the gauge of what we are about to use. I am here just directing the person working with me, my colleagues, telling him the right measurement to take in order to ensure that it contains the solar panels. So when this is done, you can see we can equally use the same galvanized pipe to get the pole for solar street light. After that, we have to go to the site by positioning the beam or the angles at which we want the panel to be positioned. You can see us take the measurement and also raise the panel to form what we called power plant, or you can equally call it car park. We use our solar panels to form it. This is how we raise the solar panel starting from the ground to the up. You must position your ladder to be firm and ensure that when you are carrying the panel that it does not break. After that, after the arrangement, what you need to do again is to ensure that they are tight firmly to avoid breaking. After that, you take another actions of connecting the cables together, connecting the panels together. The panel connection can be either parallel or series depending on what we are trying to achieve. Like in this video, we are running the two connections, we are running the series and the parallel connections. First, we are trying to achieve the series connection by getting our 48 volts because each panel is labeled and described with 24 volts. So when we are trying to get our 48 volts, we need to connect them in series. Two panels in series
Okay,
will
can
give us
check
the
yeah.
48. After that, you have to channel your cable to a particular place where it will not be visible. Like I created a channel that is linking the cables from the panels to the building where the inverter and the battery is positioned. And in doing that, you are not going to bury the cable ordinarily on the ground. What you need to do is use a hose, a connecting hose, or you use a pipe to lay down the cables. Then you cover them up and send it to where the inverter is. Here you can see the inverter. We are fastening the inverter after unveiling the battery. So this battery is actually lithium battery, 10 kilowatts. So we have two of them trying to bring in the solar panel for charging. When that is done, you unveil it as we just did now. After unveiling the battery, the next thing is to position it by tightening the handle so that it will be easier for you to carry it to the position where you want it to be. Remember, this is very heavy. You can actually mount it on the wall, but perhaps your wall is not strong enough to carry it. We better advise you to stand it on the floor or have something like rack where you can position the battery for it to be firm and strong. So this is how we run the installations trying to generate 20 kilowatt,
That's
20
the
kilowatt. So this battery is going to be connected in parallels as we have our 10 kVA inverter. We have the 10 kilowatt batteries too. Then we have the 120 arms charge controller, and all this process is what makes the system work. So when we are talking about the resources of solar energy or solar energy resources, as we all know, we are trying to tell you the materials that are involved in bringing out the solar energy, and these materials include the solar panel, the inverter, the charge controller, the battery, the cable. We have the minor and the major components. The major components include the key components which must be available for solar to work. First, you must have your solar panel. Then the battery, as I said, we equally have the charge controller and also the inverter. The inverter is actually what does the inversion, while the battery is what stores the energy received from the sun, and the charge controller regulates the charging or the refilling of the battery from it so that it will not get the battery overcharged. As you can see, this is the solar panel we just discussed now. This is actually the way we position it. After raising them up, you can see how neat they are, very clean. And whenever you are positioning it, you have to be conscious of the direction of the sun. We all know that the sun rises from the east. So whenever you are positioning, make sure that it attracts the sun. You position it at the center of the sun's attraction so that the sun will constantly be on the panel to enable the battery get fully charged. Like in Africa, we already know that any panel that is connected under the sun, it should take the battery up to 5 hours to get it fully charged. So, but when the panels and the solar panels are not positioned at the right place, it will definitely affect the charging hour of the batteries. Instead of it to take 3 to 5 hours, it will now linger to 8 hours. Sometimes it will be, when you calculate it according to the size of your panel, you see that it will take longer hours to charge. Why? Because the panel is not at the right position. Then secondly, you consider the size of your panel when you want to get the hours that it will be used in charging your batteries. So these are the ways we construct solar power plants in Africa. And I urge you that whenever you want to build up a solar system, always come to my channel and watch this video. And I promise you, I'll be bringing you a lot of information concerning solar anytime, anywhere. You see my clip or you see my video either in YouTube or in any other social media, kindly watch, like, subscribe, and make your comments, because this is the channel where you will get everything you need concerning renewable energy. And solar energy is the clear energy that you cannot